Hey, what is going on, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Dash. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. So straight off the bat, I haven't covered Dash in quite a while. But we're on the daily chart right now, and I do want to show you this inverse head and shoulders pattern. We do have a neckline over here, and you take the trend line from the neckline all the way to the lowest point of the head, basically, just like that. And then you take the trend line from where we broke out and you place it on the neckline where we broke out. This is where we broke out, and we did have a target of $283, and that was meant to a T. It played out perfectly. It's a shame I didn't see this trade before. Plus, you got the bullish crosses across the board, and it's doing really great. Also, I have placed the fib from where the bullish cross occurred in November on the daily chart, from where we got the first bullish cross with the start of the bull market. I placed at the very top over here, $477 pretty much, and we have started coming back down. Obviously, we corrected, and we can place another fib level over here from the swing high to the swing low over here, but we did dip below the 236 on the fib. Right now what happened is we're on the daily chart. We hit our head on the 0.5. We came back down, found support at the 382, and found support at the 20 EMA, and this is a strong level. Okay, this is a strong level of support from now on, because you just started bouncing off from it. Okay, it showed because you did test it as resistance over here. And right now, your next target is the 0.618, okay? And that is the golden ratio. That is the golden pocket. When you start breaking resistance, you can see targets to the upside, okay? You set your targets to the upside, and that's just how it works. So what I'm going to do is just place a trend line over here. I may just change the color a bit. I do apologize. I haven't done this before. Okay, and what else do I need is a price tag. Where do I find it? Where do I find it? There we go, price label. Okay, that is at $320. So keep that price in mind, guys. That is something that we're looking at. This is the next target, and obviously this is the golden ratio. Once you break this and back test it as support, you're clear for another impulsive wave. Perhaps that will take us to the 1.272, and then we're going to see a nice level of rejection, come back down to find support, another impulsive wave. That is hopefully how it's going to play out. Obviously, I can't predict the future, but just keep an eye on the 618. Obviously, you can set it as a nice sell order because we can come up, hit our head on it, and come back down to find support on the 0.5. That is something that can happen, obviously. These fib levels act as strong support and resistance levels, so do pay attention to them. Then if we do take a look at the larger Fibonacci retracing that I have drawn out from the previous cycle high at $1,500, $1,621, all the way to the bottom over here at $33. And you can see that our Fibonacci level, our second Fibonacci level, is sitting at $3,160, and that is our target for Dash. That is a bit more than a 10x, and I do think that is very possible, okay? So from here, where we are right now, all the way to that price, that is 1,200% gains. So it's not even that much. If we do take a look at the Dash price on the coin market cap, it's sitting at 2.5 billion, which is nothing. Pretty much 12x from here is $24 billion. So I don't think that that's a lot, considering the money that's going to be flowing into crypto in the next 5 years. And I do think that we're going to get there by the end of the bull market, to be honest with you. $3,000 is really nothing. 12x, like I said, some altcoins are going to do 10,000x by the time Dash does 12x. So yeah, pretty much half of the supply is in circulation, so you have to keep that in mind. that coins are going to be dumped on you, and we still have 45% of coins to come into circulation before the entirety of the total supply is in circulation. Okay. So yeah, if we do take look at the indicator, so as you can see on the RSI, we have been overextended to the upside. We were in the overbought, and this is potentially where you can start selling. If you do find yourself overbought on the 4-hourly, on the daily, on the weekly, just take profits because you're gonna start coming back down. We have reset our stochastic level, which is great, guys. I can't stress this out enough. The stochastic RSI is one of the most important indicators that you can look at. And the MACD is showing us a downtrend. We're in a downtrend on the MACD, but we're in an uptrend on the price action. So the MACD is a lagging indicator. So as you can see, the moving average has started, curling back up, and we may end up getting that bullish cross confirming the uptrend. So if you're looking to get into the project, then you can look for the bullish cross on the MACD, but by that time, the stochastic RSI can potentially just top out over here. So this is your buying signal on the stochastic RSI when you're in the floor pretty much. So I'm going to show you some nice buying levels, obviously, right now, and where you can, expect to come back to if we were starting to correct. So obviously this $220.7 is the 0.382 fib. That is important. The 55 daily EMA is when you can see a nice support level, guys. If we start coming back down on Bitcoin, it's going to drag the market with it. Dash is going to be a nice buy on the 55 EMA, obviously. Then also we can see a nice resistance level over here. Okay, we did hit our head a couple of times on that resistance, and just recently. So that's a nice support level that you can find as well, $204.30. Okay, let's just take a look at the weekly as well. Okay, on the weekly, yeah, we're above the EMAs on the weekly, above the 20 EMAs, which is great. We have an EMA squeeze over here on the weekly chart, so it's looking really good, guys. It's looking really good. So the stochastic RSI on the weekly is starting to come up, okay, basically. So what this means is when you start getting overextended over here and you start getting to these areas over here, that is when you potentially can look into selling, okay? I'm just, making you aware of the fact that it may get overextended to the upside. The RSI is still sitting in the middle at 56. Once you start climbing up and you get to the overbought zone, which is above the 70 on the index, that is when you can start selling on the weekly. Okay, the higher the time frame, the more value it has. Okay, just keep that in mind. Now, if we go to the 4-hourly chart, okay, just like this. Let's just see, what do we have over here? So, yeah, potentially what's happening is we're having a little bull flag over here. I'm not sure if, let's just see. Let's just see. Okay, something like that. Something like that, and now we're breaking out of it. And we do take the pole, which is the start of the impulsive wave to the peak, and where you started the sideways movement to the downside. So potentially we do have a target, and that is at pretty much $320, to be honest with you. Yeah, it gives us the same target that we have from the 618 on the Fibonacci. So it's great. It's, all the targets are pointing towards that. We are starting to get a bullish cross on the 4-hourly chart, which is great. That is, going to be your signal of an uptrend, because we're still, yeah, we are in an uptrend on the 4-hourly, by the way. Yeah, we are above the EMAs. So yeah, it's looking good, but perhaps on the stochastic RSI on the 4-hourly, we have topped out, as you can see. So you just may want to wait to buy in at the 4-hourly 20 EMA retest, and the RSI is yet to come up to the overbought. Once you get here on the 4-hourly, nice place to sell and buy back in when you get lower. Okay, that's just how it happens. Okay, so that's it from me, guys. I do want to thank you for watching. We do have some targets that we want to get, and obviously this high over here of the previous local high is something to keep an eye on as well. $285. We want to break that high, and because if we get rejected, we're creating a double bottom over here, rolling over, we're losing the neckline, and we're coming back down even lower. So you want to break this high, okay? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Goodbye and good night.